What's going on, guys? Monsoon here, and welcome back to actually something I haven't done yet. This is a bit of Destiny gameplay now. Destiny came out a while ago. I only got a PS4 not that long ago, but I got one a little bit after the game had come out. But I got Destiny with it. I really enjoyed the game, so I decided I want to do a couple of videos on it. Now, this video I'm going to do is a little bit of a guide to everything in Destiny, or almost everything. Now, first of all, I'm going to go through the enemies. Later on, I'm going to go through the Crucible and what that is, the level system, the rarity system, strikes, and weekly strikes. So first of all, the first enemy we see here are the Fallen. Now, as I understand it, as you probably hear, there isn't actually that much story in Destiny, but as I understand it, the Fallen are servants of the darkness. And as you just saw there, they move pretty quick, they dodge a lot, and they are actually pretty tough to handle. The sort of level system, the ranking system of the Fallen is technically a Shank, which is a small little hovering droid. Then it moves on to a Dreg, which are very easy to defeat, that little infantry. Then it moves on to Vandals and then Captains. There are a few other little side enemies of the Fallen, but they are rarer and usually don't really appear as much. Now, this next lot of enemies are called the Hive, and I forgot to mention for the Fallen, their weak spot is their head, and their weapons, some of them track, some of them just simply fire. But the Hive are a whole different breed. The Hive, again, are weak at the head. You will get critical shots in the head. Just there you see him in the head, and he dies in one shot. I am a higher level than a lot of these enemies. I'm level 13 currently. I have a level 21 account. Personally, I prefer playing this class, which is a Warlock. The last one was a Hunter. Now, the Fallen's tactics are usually to stay in one place. They don't really move too much, but there are certain enemies that charge headlong at you. The Thrall are ones that do that. They just charge at you, and they don't care if you shoot them or not. Now, the third group of enemies are called the Vex. Now, these, in my opinion, are the toughest enemies to fight in this game. They are robot-type things. You'll see up here, they have sort of alien-designed heads, and they are surprisingly difficult to defeat. The first problem is they don't get weakened at the head. You will notice in their chest there is a little glowing orb. Now, you have to hit that in order to score a critical hit. Otherwise, if you shoot their head just falls off, and they become even harder to hit because they just come straight at you very quickly. Now, their tactic is very much they just constantly come towards you. As you see, there are hobgoblins, which when you shoot them once will put up a shield. It does have to regenerate, so they won't constantly have a shield. My tactic is usually to shoot them once, get them out of the fight, and then work on the others while they are in shield. Now, as I was saying, the Vex usually just have hobgoblins, and then everything else just comes at you, just constantly walking non-stop. Rarely will they actually back down, and when they do, that's usually a bad sign, because they are very powerful with the weapons, and they're very, very good, and they come in mass numbers and brute strength. Now, the final species that you'll fight in Destiny are called the Cabal. Now, the Cabal are the most militaristic, cuddly looking teddy bears you're ever going to see in your life. These things aren't exactly threatening. Now, their main tactic is just huge volumes of fire and very good armor except for their head. Just there you can see what I mean. These guys apparently weigh 300 pounds and are very tall. But they are also pretty pathetic. You can see there is masses of them. And they have jump packs, but the only problem is they come at you one-on-one like a typical movie villain. And they're actually pretty easy to take down. Just a couple of headshots and they're done for. Now, it is actually pretty, not really funny, but it's an interesting look, because you see that their head like spurts with like a gas. I don't actually know what it is. And their head is sometimes revealed, and they are very ugly creatures. Just here, a little bit of a tactic. These Falneks usually always have shields, and the best tactic is to shoot their arm and then shoot them in the face twice or even more. If you can't shoot them in the face, hit their chest. But the best way I find is to shoot them on the arm or the leg, then they'll move their shield and then shoot them in the face. So those are the enemies that you'll fight in Destiny. Now, some of the main bad guys for each of the class. Now, all of these feature in the gameplay, so you can go back and look at those if you want. The first ones are the Fallen Captains. They have shields, powerful weapons, they can teleport, and my recommendation is to use heavy weapons, especially if they are the same or a higher level than you are. They are pretty difficult to defeat, even if you are higher level than them. So the second one, the best class I think for the Hive, or the best class, the most difficult enemy to fight against the Hive is the Wizards. Again, these have shields, powerful shots that are quite slow. They move quickly and they hover. You want to use powerful, accurate weapons and constant fire. You want to get rid of these guys first. Rockets are pretty ineffective because they move quickly and can easily dodge them, so you want to use an LMG or something else powerful. Maybe a special weapon if you have a good fusion rifle, or a good sniper, or even a good shotgun. Personally, I'd say fusion rifles are best to have. Then for the Vex, even I said Vex, I think I said, these guys are again very difficult. They again have a shield. They charge quickly. When their shield is down, they come straight at you in their powerful melee. They can move surprisingly quick. They have powerful shots. Shots move quickly as well, and they are very, very tough. You'll want to use an LMG and just don't stop firing. Again, get rid of them first. They will seriously cause you trouble. And now finally for the Cabal, unfortunately I wasn't able to get any gameplay of these class because they are extremely rare, thankfully, but they are also extremely powerful. Now this class is the Colossus. They walk in with a huge LMG, very powerful armor, but they have no shield, but like I said, lots of armor, a very, very powerful minigun that will just demolish you if you get too close or they have an open line of sight at you, and they have homing missiles on their back, which are also very dangerous. You want to kill these guys with rockets and grenades because they can't move very quickly, and kill them first. No matter what, kill them first. Otherwise, you will have a very bad time on your hands, and you will probably fail the level unless you get rid of them quickly. Now, just a few other things. The Crucible, which is in fact the multiplayer in Destiny, will be unlocked at a certain level. I'm not currently sure what level that is. I believe it's around the 5 to level 8 range. It might be a little bit higher than that. It might even be 5 to level 10. I should have found out, but unfortunately I just couldn't find information, and I'm currently pretty stricken of time. I'm struggling to have a minute or two to myself. So, final couple of things. The rarity system in Destiny. If you have an item with a grey background, that's a common weapon. Those will never be your best weapons until right at the start. Any weapon above a common will be your best. After that, we have the green, which is an uncommon. You'll start to find these more, not really commonly, but more often as the game progresses. Next is the blue. Now, blue weapons are rare, and you'll find these, again, rare. These won't be very common at all. Even as you get higher on, these will be very uncommon. Finally, we have the purple, and the purple class is legendary. Now, these are very, very good. Very good, I said there, very good. You can buy some of these actually at the tower. And the tower is sort of a home for the Guardians where you can buy stuff and get bounties and speak to the Vanguards, which are sort of like the sort of group leaders. And legendary weapons are very good, and they are also very expensive. Now finally, even though I said finally for the last one, the gold/yellow looking colour background is exotics. Now, the only way you can get exotics is by doing very difficult strikes, or by completing bounties. Now, these bounties, again, are extremely difficult, just like the strikes, but there are some that are pretty easy to do. But with the bounties, you will need to hand in enough bounties to collect one. Nobody knows how many it is yet. I think it's random, personally. Maybe it is a system. We don't know yet. We'll have to find out. Now, for the final two things, I want to talk about the level system in Destiny, and then lastly, the strikes and the weekly strikes. Now, in Destiny, the level system is actually quite weird. Once you get past level 20, once you get to level 20, you will stop getting XP that will level you up. You'll still get XP, but you'll get Mote of Light when you get to a certain point, which is basically a currency. The only way to go up a level then is by getting armor that allows you to progress by giving you light points. I believe 21 light points gets you to level 21, and then beyond that, I'm not sure what they are. You can go up to level 30, and that is the maximum. I've heard that they will actually be extending the maximum level you can get to. So now, of course, for the final thing, I want to talk about the strikes and the weekly strikes. Now, as it sounds, a weekly strike, I'm not sure if it changes once every week or if it is, once a day, once a week, and it doesn't change. I think it probably is just one strike per week. Again, you have to get past level 20 in order to access these, and even then they are pretty difficult. And strikes are simply just very difficult missions, usually ending with a boss battle, but also rewarding very good armor that will help you a lot. The hardest one so far is the Vault of Glass, which has been completed on the hardest difficulty and on the easiest, of course. And I don't think I'll ever do it because I'm not that good and I'm not that organised either. I'll leave a link down below to the first episode of a Vault of Glass run. So that's all, guys. Thanks for watching. As Blue Monsoon. Now, see you next time, guys. Blue Monsoon out. If you'd like to see more Destiny content, leave down in the comments, and also don't forget to like the video and tell me if you enjoyed this or not. That's all, guys. Thanks for watching. Again, Blue Monsoon out.